New clues in a shocking murder mystery in Queens. A mother found mutilated inside a duffel bag. The chilling video just revealed.
Timing out the end of the showers and another chilly morning ahead.
And New York Live with the unique new restaurants opening their doors completely run by women. This is News 4 Now for April 19th. I'm Adam Cooperstein. Detectives are still interviewing people that knew 51-year-old Orsolya Gaal. Police believe it is someone that had access to her home on Juno Street in Forest Hills. In the meantime, police sources say this chilling surveillance video shows the person who may have killed her, wheeling her body inside a large duffel bag just down 75th Avenue. That bag with her body inside was later found by a jogger along the Jackie Robinson Parkway over the weekend. Gaal's husband and older son were on the West Coast at the time, visiting colleges. Police say her 13-year-old son was home on an upper floor while she was being attacked in the basement.
It's very scary to know that there is this kind of violence.
Honestly, I feel for the children. I just hope they find out what happened.
Multiple senior investigators tell us Gaal was stabbed almost 60 times in the neck, torso, and left arm. She had wounds on her hands, likely from trying to fight off her attacker. At this point, there's no word of a motive, though. If you're getting on a plane, you no longer need a mask after a federal judge in Florida overturned the CDC's mask mandate. The TSA reacted to this, saying they're no longer going to enforce the mandate. And then the 6 major airlines also said masks are now optional. Amtrak, too. The mandate was slated to end on Monday, but the agency extended it last week to May 3rd, the CDC did. That's until that federal judge ruled the CDC overstepped its authority. The White House says it's disappointed in the decision. The administration could still file an appeal. The MTA, meanwhile, says it's reviewing the Florida court order, but for now, masks are still required in the city on buses and trains. Masks are not required, though, on New York waterway ferries, and also NJ Transit is dropping the mandate. Uber and Lyft, too, but not taxis in the city. And then Greyhound buses are keeping it for now, too. Got all that? DJ K-Slay, otherwise known as Hot 97's Drama King, has passed away after a long battle with COVID. You might remember him from the 90s. He was one of the biggest graffiti artists around, famous for his mixtapes. The Harlem native, whose real name is Keith Grayson, was also a music producer. He worked with hip-hop legends. We're talking Nas, Busta Rhymes, Foxy Brown, and so many more. Legendary rapper Ice-T, now a star on NBC's Law & Order SVU, tweeted out, "This truly hurts. DJ K-Slay was 55 years old."
Hi there, I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Maria LaRosa. After this morning's mess, still maybe a few spotty showers here for the evening hours, but generally quieting down. We do see mainly clear skies overnight, and by tomorrow morning, precipitation free. It is going to be chilly. We still have gusts expected to be 10, 20 plus miles per hour, not just through this evening, but into tomorrow morning. So that's going to keep things feeling chilly, with the wind chills already down below freezing north and west of the city this evening. And then by tomorrow morning, waking up to the 20s and 30s. Feels like temperatures even in the city. Actual temperature right about 41 for the low, but lots of 30s from White Plains, Newark, out on Long Island, down the shore, north and west. But daytime temperatures finally closer to average, up near 60 degrees.
There are 2 new spots now open on Long Island that are drawing crowds for their unique offerings. And New York Live has a look at the incredible women behind the scenes.
Today, we're making it all about the ladies. So whether you're looking for a kid-appropriate cafe or a spot for a fun night out, today I'll introduce you to some new places and the talented ladies running the show. We're kicking things off in Garden City here at Oh My Goodness. What exactly is Oh My Goodness?
Yeah, so Oh My Goodness is a wellness center. What we have is a indoor play space, we have a holistic cafe, we offer so many other things as well, like birthday parties, educational pods. We teach classes like yoga, meditation, breath work, mindfulness.
Well, cheers to that.
Cheers!
And now I have made my way to Huntington to check out the new restaurant, Reserve. For anybody who doesn't know you, you run a very serious cookie empire here on Long Island. How long have you been wanting to open up a restaurant for?
I've dabbled in different ideas for years, but I walked in these doors and I knew what it was going to be.
Okay, so the funny thing is that you only brought out just a tiny portion of the menu. Just a tiny portion.
Just tasting.
We're here with Juan. So anybody who knows Juan might know him as a professional bodybuilder, also one half of my cookie dealer, and also your proud husband.
She has an amazing vision and she puts it to life. She sees, I mean, just everything, all the detail, and you know, she does not stop until she gets that look.
When I sat with our executive chef, Benjamin, and really talked about what we wanted fine dining, but I said, I swear, if you come out and it's this little dish, I can't, look at this guy, what are we gonna do? We say new American with a French flair. I think American, some people will stay on the burger side and not realize we're a melting pot. Isn't that great? Like, American means everything, from brie and fig pizza to gnocchi with lobster, a delicious tuna tartare. I can't get enough.
The drinks are off the chains too. You knocked it out of the park. I'm gonna say congratulations, and can you please pass the mac and cheese?
Is it a medical crisis or just a coincidence? Radiation teams are combing a New Jersey high school after a growing number of people connected to that school are being diagnosed with brain tumors. News 4's Brian Thompson is in Woodbridge Township with the latest efforts to solve this medical mystery.
Every inch of Colonia High School, from buildings to fields, tested for radiation. One graduate believes there's a link between the school and brain tumors diagnosed in 108 people over 3 decades. Environmental scientist Al Lapino and his wife Michelle, both graduates, were diagnosed with benign brain tumors 20 years apart. His sister died last year of brain cancer. But this city now on a mission to find if there is a smoking gun that could have caused brain tumors. Parents like Dawn Giannoni are willing to wait.
I have full faith that they will get to the bottom of it and they will figure out what is going on.
In fact, there appears to be no panic at this school over the brain tumor reports. No one asking for transfers that Dawn's son John knows about.
None of my classmates know. None that I know of.
The city of Woodbridge is taking the lead in the investigation, spending hundreds of thousands for testing at a school that graduated roughly 15,000 people over those 30 years, with Mayor John McCormick telling me
100 out of 15,000 brain cancer sure sounds like something that we ought to be concerned about.
But while the state DEP and the federal EPA are both expressing concern, they're waiting for the testing here to be complete.
They flat out said don't send anything in until we know there might be an issue when the test results come in.
That could take a few more weeks, with radon detectors sitting in classrooms only since last week. And if it isn't a radiation source, Lapino says other tests can be done while hoping.
Perhaps the problem doesn't exist because we did something different. We removed a pesticide. We removed a means of doing something.
As an environmental scientist, Lapino simply wants to find an answer. His brain tumor, his wife's, his sister dying of brain cancer, and all of them graduates of this school. Is there a common thread? Well, the city wants to find out as well. In Woodbridge, Brian Thompson, News 4 New York.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you right back here tomorrow.